Good evening, Midgard. Welcome to my channel. Feel free to like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more about my journey into Norse paganism. I've been reading A Practical Heathen's Guide to Asatru, and I'll make a video with my thoughts about it in the future. However, I wanted to go over my experiences last week with one of the general meditations in Chapter 6. I've never meditated before in my life, so I have no idea what any of this signifies. Let me explain to you what I experienced, and you can let me know what you think. I attempted to meditate on the world tree Yggdrasil on Saturday, August 7th, 2021. The book describes a process in which you must go to a quiet place where you can be safe, indoors or outdoors, as either is fine. You are then supposed to sit or stand comfortably, and you take a few deep breaths and relax your muscles. After you've completely relaxed, you then begin to picture in your mind your favorite place in nature. Specificity is key. Bring as much detail to the forefront of your mind as possible. Everything matters, no matter how small. This part I struggled on a lot, because I was raised in a city. I've been camping a few times, but nothing really stuck out to me. I ended up picturing the land near my aunt's home, because it was more readily available in my mind. Now, after you've got your location pictured, find a tree and visualize that you are standing directly in front of it. As you watch it, it will grow bigger and bigger, second by second. Its three roots are gnarled and ancient, thrust into the ground to support a trunk you can no longer fit your arms around. You glance upwards and notice the tree limbs are branching out further than you can see, and still, the tree is growing. This tree has become the mighty ash. Now spend some time leaning against Yggdrasil's base and feel the heartbeat of the world tree. Listen to the whispers of the wind blowing through its branches. Every once in a while, the trunk will creak or groan, as old trees are wont to do. Imagine your place here in Midgard and contemplate the other 8 realms and their connection to Yggdrasil. Look around and you may catch glimpses of them, just like you might see a rainbow after a rainstorm. After you've finished your contemplations, rise and thank the world tree for the hospitality it's shown you, and watch as Yggdrasil slowly shrinks and fades back into the tree you initially saw. When I was attempting this meditation, like I said before, I couldn't think of any location in nature that was my favorite. So I ended up picturing my aunt's land outside of her home. And there were no trees there, so I ended up just kind of sort of forging an image of a tree in it. And I don't know if that affects the meditation in any sort of way or not, because like I said, I've never meditated before in my life. So when I was visualizing Yggdrasil and contemplating my place in the universe, multiverse, or what have you, I felt something. It started out extremely subtle, like the tingles you get after your foot falls asleep. But it started at the base of my skull and was extremely faint. But as I focused on that sensation, it gradually became stronger and stronger with every inhale. Everything began to feel lighter, as if a wet blanket had been pulled off my shoulders, and I could breathe easier and walk taller than I had in a while. Now, this personal gnosis is obviously unverifiable, and I don't believe that there are tests to validate it. However, I know what I felt, and I choose to believe that it was some connection to the world tree. The gradual increase in tingles, for lack of a better word, as well as them lining up perfectly with my inhales, makes me think this was more than just a random nerve spasm or what have you. Well, that's my experience for the night. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Good evening, Midgard, and may the gods bless you.